Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at the Spinnaker Fleuss Chronograph. The particular model number for this is the SP-5085-01, and the retail price for this is $260. Let's zoom in and go over the dimensions here. So this is a larger watch, especially for my smaller wrist. So the lug-to-lug measurement on this is 51 millimeter. The case diameter is 43 millimeter. Thickness on this is 13 millimeter. And the lug width is 22 millimeter. So it is obviously a chronograph. You see the crown here in between it is a screw down crown, and it is engraved. And the pushers are also, I don't know what you call those. They're not really screwed down, but you can lock out the pushers with these screw-in buttons here, or screw-in collars, I guess you would call it. You can unscrew these. You can see the AR coating there. The last Spinnaker I had in the haul, the AR coating was also very noticeable, like this one here. So let's push the start button there, start, stop. Push again and it'll stop the chronograph seconds. We'll let it run again. Go do the full rotation, and you'll see this minute counter will move over 1 minute. So the bottom subdial is running seconds, and the rightmost subdial, well, that must be the just the hour indicator. So really it's just seconds and 60-minute countdown. Also, you can see up at the top the date there. It's kind of a double date window. Now you notice this bezel. It looks like it could be sapphire, but it's actually acrylic. You can kind of feel that there. And then the crystal there is sapphire with AR applied on the underside. This watch does have lume. The bezel insert is lumed, as well as the hands and indices in the Arabics. I'll show that at the end of the video. It is a stainless steel case. It is a brushed case. This has some polishing on the corner there, and then brushed on the top again. I should say polishing on the edges here. The bezel is a little hard to turn. You don't really have much to grab onto here, and the way the knurling is there, it's just on the top. It's not all the way down the side. So you almost have to push down from the top to rotate it. I don't think anyone would use this as a dive watch anyway, but you can definitely use it as a countdown timer. Just not the easiest thing to turn. There's a little bit of backplay on that as well. It kind of stays there, so you could position it if you were off a little bit to the indice, but it seems to be on pretty square. Does have an engraved case back as well. You'll notice on here where it says sapphire, there's a model number again, SP-5085, Japan mechaquartz movement, all stainless steel, and water resistant to 150 meter. That is impressive for a chronograph. But of course, to reach that water resistance, you want to screw these down. Well, that just prevents you from pushing in the pushers accidentally. And then the crown is also screwed down. This first position doesn't really seem to be doing anything. This should be your date position. Yep, up there at the top. So that is kind of neat, seeing the two windows there. And then the last position will be your time set. So the second hand is hacking, but the chronograph is still going around. So let's screw that back in. Anyway, you can see over here on the left subdial, the minutes have moved. We're into 3-4 minutes now. So let's stop that and then reset, and you'll see the second hand just snap back like a mechanical movement would. Nice and quick there. Screw these back down. So let's get this on wrist, and then we can take a look at the Lume after that. Oh, I forgot to mention, talk about the strap. So this is a silicone strap, quick release silicone strap with leather somehow attached to this. I'm assuming some kind of water resistant leather. Let's see if I can take one of these off and put it back on. See how quick it is. So taking it off was easy enough. You see the brushing between the lugs there. We'll see if I can put it back on. I do like these quick release straps. They're coming on a lot more watches now. So there we go. Back in. That was easy enough. I've been wearing this a little bit. It's comfortable. Silicone feels nice. You shouldn't have to worry about lint getting all over the outside of the strap since it's covered with leather. Cinch it down one more there. So I still have 2 more positions that I could go tighter with this. So if your wrist is smaller than mine, which is 6.5, you could at least put it on your wrist, but it may not look appropriate. It's a little big for my wrist. Again, I have a 52 millimeter wristband, and the lug to lug on this is 51. So if you could, please leave a comment and let me know if you'd wear a watch this size. You think it looks okay? I'll compare it to the SKX in a moment here. If you have not already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I have many more videos coming out. And like the video. Alright, let's zoom back in here and I will compare it to that SKX just for a sense of size. By the way, the strap is signed, the buckle is signed. I think the strap has anything on it, actually, now that I misspoke about that. Alright, so the SKX is 42 millimeter, and then I think it's about 48 lug to lug. Alright, let's I'll pause the video and we can look at the Lume here. So here's the Lume. It's not too bad. I don't know how well it's going to hold up to the Seiko over time here, but here's a good look at it. I'm going to hit this again with the UV light, and you can see the different color on the bezel versus the indices. At least it looked like it was a different color Lume to me. Yeah, it definitely is. So that's the bezel is a blue Lume, and then the Arabics, the indices, and the hands have a green Lume. I don't know if that's showing up over the camera or not, but I can see it by eye here. So anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.